Hey everyone, today I'm going to share 13 things that I learned from my first semester at college. I'm going to give some general advice on things that I have learned, and then I'm going to connect it to my own experience. So without further ado, let's go. The first thing I've learned from college is that you really need to balance working hard and having fun. In college, you have plenty of work to do, you have plenty of papers, tests, and assignments that all need to get done by a certain due date. At the same time, you are tempted by all your friends, all these fun things to do around campus, so you really need to balance working hard, getting all your assignments done, studying adequately for all your tests, and going out and having fun and doing things that you like to do. It's all a balance. Personally, I default to being productive and always feeling like I need to do more. So for me, I need to learn how to relax at times, take study breaks, and go out and enjoy myself in addition to all the hard work that I do. Some people default to having fun, so they are always tempted by this and need to learn to be productive and need to be disciplined to get all of their work done first, or at least know that they can get it done before they go out and spend so much time with friends or partying or doing whatever else they like to do. So you need to balance working hard and having fun. The second thing I've learned is that you should not buy all of the required course materials and books for each and every class that you take. For my school, each course has a list of required materials, which usually includes the textbook for the class as well as readings and workbooks. And the truth is that for workbooks and lab manuals, you usually will need to buy those new and from the bookstore so you can write in them. But for textbooks and readings, the library almost always has them. And if you take good notes in class and focus on the PowerPoints, you often don't even need to use the textbook. Most of the tests are straight out of the notes. Now, it might be a good idea for you to buy some of the textbooks, sometimes even new, that relate heavily to your major. And often your instructors at higher level courses will tell you that if this is your major, you probably should buy and keep this book new. But as for all your other classes, especially gen eds, save your money and don't buy all of the textbooks. See what you can use from the library and see what you really need. So don't buy them all in advance before the class even starts. It's probably a good idea to go to the first few days of class, maybe even a week, and maybe even talk to your professor to say, hey, what books for this class do I actually need? Or just play it by ear and figure out what you need and what you can use from the library and what you need to buy new that you need to write in, etc. So save your money while you can because it's hard to work a lot while you're in school. The third thing I've learned is that you define what fun is. If everybody else's definition of fun is drinking and going out all the time, and you personally don't find that fun, don't feel that you have to do that to have fun. Everybody has their own definition of fun. So, for example, I choose not to drink, and I will link a video I did on this in the description, but most of my friends do. And I will go out to parties with my friends, I will even go to the bars with my friends, and I won't drink, but I will still have fun. Fun for me is being with my friends and also doing things that I like to do, like going and eating or going to the gym, for example. So if I can manage to have fun while not doing things that everybody else considers as fun, that is me living my own definition of fun. And I'm not falling to their peer pressures of what they define as fun. I'm doing what I think fun is, and I have fun. The fourth thing I've learned is that the more you pay attention in class, the less outside of class studying you have to do. So when you're in class, put your phone away, focus, pay attention, listen attentively, take good notes, don't sit in the very back row, and show up to class. I did a video about ditching that I'll link in the description, but just pay attention in class. Focus. You won't have to do as much work outside of class. Take good notes so that studying is easier when you do have to study, and you can also use these notes as a reference later because a lot of the times other courses go over things that you learned before, so it just makes it that much easier. The fifth thing I've learned, which is probably the most important to me personally, is to be willing to sacrifice small amounts of health and fitness for having fun and enjoying my time in college. Before college, I was used to eating perfectly or optimally, getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single night, and exercising almost every single day. And in school, this isn't always possible, and it's been important for me to be okay with imperfection, with missing a workout every now and then, eating an oily or salty vegan meal, or only getting 6 hours of sleep per night. Before, this might have stressed me out, but I've learned to accept imperfection and enjoy my time here and balance out having fun and aiming for my perfection with health and fitness, but knowing that I can't reach perfection and I need to be okay with doing what I can and balancing that with having plenty of fun. In high school, I definitely limited myself and how much fun I had by trying to chase this perfection and this optimal health and fitness, and that definitely limited me. It was very good for me physically, but it was not healthy for me psychologically. And now in college, I feel like I have a much better understanding and I can balance it much better to where I'm physically healthy. I'm doing so much for my health and fitness, but at the same time, I'm balancing it with having fun and not being perfect at times, which has psychologically been very healthy for me. And I've had a lot of fun in the process, and I'm still very healthy, and I still prioritize that in my life. The sixth thing that I wanted to share is that you need to be very clear about what your career and vocational goals are so that you can proactively make sure that each and every class you take for your major, minor, and electives is in direct line with these career or vocational goals. It goes from what are you interested and passionate about, that determines what your career and vocational goals are, and once you know those, you need to backtrack and see what classes, what major, what minor, what specialization you need to accomplish those career or vocational goals. For me personally, I am in kinesiology, focusing on physical therapy. My interests and classes that I take are nutrition and philosophy and everything human body related. The seventh thing that I wanted to share is that you must stay true to yourself. You know your values, morals, religion, philosophy, and goals, and you can't let others pull you too far away from them. Real friends won't mind if you do you and if you're being yourself. In fact, most real friends will encourage you to do you and be yourself. So you can't let others pull you too far away from these goals. And now you're always going to get joked at if you do anything that is not traditional, for example, me being a vegan or me not drinking in college. But it's important to be lighthearted, not to take it too seriously, and to always stay true to yourself and stick to your values. Now there is a balance to where in some instances you may want to step out of your comfort zone for calculated growth. But this is not to say that you should go and drink if you are against drinking, or if you should go and eat animal products if you're strongly against eating animal products. That is not to say, but it's to, if you're uncomfortable with doing something, sometimes it is beneficial to do it to grow as a person. But that does not mean that you should go against your values, morals, or goals. The eighth thing that I've learned, which was just confirmed from high school, is how useful planners are. And now you don't have to go and buy one of the $60 planners that some girls do, but just about any planner will work. Use it to write all of your assignments, your tests, and your papers in so you can prioritize your time and assignments as to what needs to be done first and what is most important. Use it to make your to-do lists and prioritize it just how I said. And now you can play it by ear and write in your planner whenever your teachers say when things are due, or you can be proactive and go in each class's syllabus and write down all the due dates in advance, as well as the impromptu due dates that your teachers will give you along the way. Use it to write everything you need to do in so you can keep track of it all and stay productive. It is extremely helpful and I highly recommend it. The ninth thing that I've learned and that I would recommend is to minimize the time that you spend scrolling and doing your rounds on social media, playing video games alone in your room, surfing the internet, and sitting alone bored in your room so that you can, one, stay productive, and two, experience and enjoy your friends more. Set down the controller, the phone, or the laptop and just experience more. Be present. Don't drown yourself out with the social media, the video games, and the internet all the time. Be there with your friends, have fun, enjoy them more, and also stay productive. The 10th thing that I've learned from my first semester at school, and is one of the best parts about my college experience so far, is building relationships and interacting with other people. Make friends, connect friend groups, smile, say hello, and introduce yourself to people you don't know. I have made so many amazing friends from my time so far at school, and I know that some of these relationships will last forever, and I'm so grateful to have met some of the amazing people that I have met. The 11th thing I've learned from school regards roommates. Now, if you live in the college dorms, you are likely going to be paired with someone to have as a roommate, and if you live in apartments for your sophomore, junior, or senior year, you're likely going to have one or more roommates to make it cheaper. And the number one thing I've learned about roommates is respect. And it's not the stereotypical walking up to someone and saying, "I respect you." It's more about treating someone how you would want to be treated. When they want quiet time or when they're trying to sleep or are sleeping, don't be loud, don't turn on the TV, don't listen to music. Respect their quiet time, respect their space. Don't use their things without asking them. Things like that. It's just being respectful. They are another person, they have their own interests, they aren't a robot, and you need to respect them if you want them to respect you. And if you both respect each other, that just makes for a great time with your roommate. Me personally, me and my roommate respect each other. We get along really well, and things have gone so smoothly. We didn't even have to set rules. We didn't have to talk about, okay, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do this, listing off things. No, we just respect each other, and it's gone very well. Another point that I wanted to bring up about roommates and with all friendships in general is the importance of open communication. If something is bothering you, talk about it, figure it out, because unresolved tension leads to unnecessary stress, and that isn't good for either party, so you don't want that. To fix that, talk about any problems you might have, figure it out, and communicate openly. The 12th thing that I've learned is to not buy a lot of food or eat out a lot when you have a meal plan. If you are paying for a meal plan, you might as well use it. Me personally, I eat breakfast in the dorm rooms. I go to the store and I buy oats, fruit, seeds, and some nuts and fruit as snacks, but other than that, I always eat at the dining halls because I am paying for it anyways. It's included in my room and board. And when you're going to school, it's hard to work a lot and make a lot of money, so you might as well manage your money the best you can. And one way to do that is, if you are already paying for a meal plan, minimize the amount of money you spend eating out or buying food to eat in your dorm room. The 13th thing that I've learned from my first semester at college, and will be the last point in this video, is to avoid drama and unnecessary stress. Stay lighthearted, have a sense of humor, don't take things too seriously or personally, don't participate in any of the gossip or drama, just detach yourself from it all. Remember that you are having the college experience, you have the opportunity to go to a school, learn, have fun, and enjoy your time here. Don't waste that time on drama or unnecessary stress. It isn't worth it. In 2, 5, 10 years, if you participate in it, you are going to wonder why you took it so seriously, why you even participated in it. Keep your eyes on the good times, stay productive, and just detach yourself from all drama and unnecessary stress. It is not worth it. These are 13 things that I've learned from my experience in college so far. I have just finished my first semester. I'm in my second semester right now as a freshman, and I have loved it so far. I'm having a great time and I'm learning a lot. These are 13 things that I've learned that I just wanted to share with you that might be able to help you out if you are in college or you're about to go into college. Either one, I believe them to be very helpful, and just sharing my own experience with you all. Thank you all for watching this video. Peace out.